Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I am here with my May 2017 Project Life spread. So I'm definitely playing some catch up here. I would really like to finish up my 2017 album before we move this summer. So that's kind of my goal here. So this is going to be the spread for May, and it's just a two-page spread, just two sides of the page protectors here. I always use Design A in Project Life. It just helps my planning and keeps it simple for me. So next to me on my desk, I have my large box of Project Life cards. So I have taken just about all of my Project Life kits and just broken them down and put them into one storage container. It's a medium-sized container from Close to My Heart. It's a question I get every time I show it. I don't think I show it in the video here, but it is a medium container from Close to My Heart is the one that I use for all of my Project Life cards. So I'm just going through and picking some things here and there. I don't have anything specific in mind that I'm going to use. I just kind of pull out a stack of cards and I go through them, and anything I think is going to work, I pull. So I'm using this 4x6 card here for the title. And I always do, the title up in the upper left-hand corner. So I am using these letter stickers here that I'm trying to get through. As you can see, I don't have a ton left on them, but I can spell out the word May, so I did that. And then I have these labels that I had printed from Studio Calico years and years and years ago, that I printed like it was a download that they offered. And so I printed a couple pages of labels, and I found them in my stash recently and decided I need to start using these. So I put them with my Project Life stuff so I can maybe try to get through some of them. So I'm going to use a strip of washi tape underneath this label and then use the label on top. And then I have a word strip that I'm going to use as well. And I can't fully see what that word strip says, but I did have a piece from a cut apart sheet, I believe, that had a bunch of word strips on there. So I'm keeping those on my desk and trying to use them up. I'm really in the mood right now just to use up some stuff. So I have some things that I'm keeping handy. Okay, so for this card, next to it, it is a picture of my daughter, and she's sitting next to me holding a book, and that is the first book in the Land of Stories series by Colfer, and we started reading that together. She has since finished that series, and I am about to start book 3. So we read the first 2 books together, and then she left me in the dust. So she finished the series. She's actually reading the first book in a spin-off series from it right now, and she can't put it down. She's just flying through it, so it's really cool. Pretty safe to say that's probably one of her favorite series, but that was the first book, and we decided to read it together, and so I'm just writing about that, and another word sticker there that's sitting on my desk. And then I'm looking for some enamel dots. I think about those, and then I see some wood veneer in here, and I was like, oh no, let me use those because they're a little bit bigger. They'll take up some more room, and I really like the way that they look against that card there. So I'm going to use these 2 wood veneer hearts and just, trying to use some stuff up. So I'm going to put these down using glue dots, and then that will complete that card. And then I will move on to some other ones. I want to say I maybe do all of my 4x6s first. Do I do that? Nope, I don't. I move on to the 4x6s, or 3x4, sorry. Okay, so I'm going to do some journaling on this one, and this is about the picture that's on the very left-hand corner there, and it's me and the girls in the bathroom. And this is when we were living in New Mexico, and we had a tornado warning. There is actually a tornado that touched down, which is very rare for that area, but it did happen. It was nowhere near our house, but we still got the orders to take shelter because, tornadoes can be very unpredictable. But Josh came home and found us all in the bathroom because I freaked out. And we went into the bathroom and sat there for almost an hour, and he was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding? So it was kind of funny. So I journaled about that. And then this card here is going to be my girls' dance recital. They had a dance recital that week, or that month, sorry. So I cut down that picture very skinny, and I'm putting it on here because I wanted those little paint strips to show because they're just cute, and they really go with Leila's pink outfit for her recital. And I decided I'm going to try to use up some of these letters here. Now, these are little stamped letter squares that I actually got from Nicole Jones. She sent me these quite a while ago. She had gotten a set that she can do that, so she stamped out quite a few for me and then sent them my way. So I found one that I have all the letters for. And I'm just going to spell out recital, and I have to literally cut them off. As you can see, they're flying everywhere, so I have to piece them back together. But I'm cutting out all the letters there, and then I will use some glue dots again to put them down right over the picture. So I'm just putting them right along the bottom there. And I don't have to do any journaling about that. It was a dance recital. It was cute. There's not really much of a story, but just they had their recital. And then I'm going to use a couple of these pink hearts on there too. And then that last picture, I don't need to put anything on it. It was just a flag that I made at a spouse event. It hangs on our wall now, and I really like it, but it doesn't really have a story behind it. So I'm just going to leave that the way it is. And then for this 4x6 card, the girls had a sleepover with Kaylin's best friend. And then the next morning after breakfast, we went and played mini golf and went to like a fun park type place. So I'm putting down some washi tape, another journal label here, and I'm just talking about how they had a great time at the sleepover and then, had some fun the next morning. And then I'm going to grab the printouts. Again, these are just printouts I'm really trying to get through. And I'm going to punch out this camera here with a circle punch, and I'm going to put that on there as well. So I'm really just trying to use up some things in my stash, definitely. And then the other picture of my husband and Leila was the same place, so I didn't need to do anything to that. So I just left it blank. Okay, so this one here is a picture of the library where I used to volunteer, and it was a book sale. So I took a picture while I was there helping out, and just took a picture of the room. So I'm going to do a little bit of journaling about that because I really loved volunteering at the library and helping out with the book sales and stuff. It was a lot of fun. So I am cutting out this label here, and it's going to hang off the edge. So I'm only, I'm not worrying about the other side of it and cutting it down precisely because I'm cutting it off. So, and then I'm going to grab this little gray star here as well. I'm just, again, trying to use some stuff up. And I'm going to do my journaling right here and just talk about, love the book sales at the library. They did biannual sale, or not, biannual. So twice a year. Okay, so now we're moving into Leila's kindergarten graduation. She graduated from kindergarten that month, and I'm going to use these daily flash alphas from October afternoon that I still have. And I'm going to spell out kinder with the large ones, and then I will spell out the word grad with the smaller ones. And I really like the way that these end up looking. I'm really kind of rekindling my love for my small alphabet stickers and just ones that are not thicker, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to get through some more of those and work on using them more often. And Project Life is a great way to do that because you're working on a smaller canvas, so you need smaller letters. I don't usually use thickers in my Project Life unless it's a title card. But okay, so now I'm going to grab another one of these little word strips here, and I think it says precious on it. I'm going to put that down at the bottom, and then I will do my journaling about how she was just so cute at her little graduation, and it was adorable, and I'm so proud of her, and she did really good. So I also have the pictures there are I'm going to use the last two hearts, or a couple more hearts here, not the last two. I still have a couple more. The pictures, I think I'm just going to put the last day on this one, and then the other two I'm just going to leave the way it is, the way they are. Those are both of them on the last day of school. All right, so I'm going to use this little ticket here that says awesome, and I'm going to cut it down. And again, I'm only using part of it, so I'm just going to prep like one side of it, and I'm just going to cut out the corners here with my hole punch and then the center one as well, so it looks like a ticket. And then I will put that down and cut off the excess there. And then I'm going to, again, grab my small letter stickers, and I grab a stack of teeny tiny ones. Now, these are a lot of like basic gray ones that came in Studio Calico kits, and we used to get them all the time. And I'm really just trying to use some of these up. And as you can see, a lot of them don't have a lot of letters left. So I need to figure out how I can use them. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know. I know, I can make words here and there out of them, but some of them, like, I can't really make all that much. So I'm struggling a little bit to get a lot of those used up, but I do find some wood grain ones here that I'm going to use, and I can spell out the words last day. And some of them I had already spelt out something, and I ended up not using on my layout, so I just kept them on a little piece of wax paper and stapled it back. But I can spell out the words last day, so I am doing that on here. And I like that I could use up a few of these little letter stickers here. And I'm going to leave that there. And then I have a couple more cards here. So this is a movie ticket. We went to see Guardians of the Galaxy. Love those movies. And just put it on a rainbow card. Pretty fitting for the movie poster there with all the colors. And then this last card is we went to a farewell for one of my friends who was leaving, and she wanted to go play bingo. So that's what we did. And it was a ton of fun. So I had that little bingo card that I had it came in a kit or something. I don't remember exactly where I got it, but it was just a fun little Infera pack. And so I used that bingo card there and then a couple of those word strips, and I'm just going to journal about how we went and played bingo, and it was a great time. And we got shushed by people because apparently we were having too much fun. People were taking it very seriously, and we got shushed, and we were like, really? It's just bingo. You guys are okay. But yeah, so that was funny. So I'm journaling about that. And that's going to end up completing my layout. So I'm going to put everything back, and then I'll put them together so you guys can see them. And yeah, I'm trying to put everything back here, but this is how it looks both together. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. Thanks for joining me on this look back at 2017. And I'll see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.